I'm quickly introducing Shams. Shams is a para swimmer. Hopefully, we will see him in Paris. Hopefully, we will see Sukant in Paris. Sukant, world number 5 badminton player. Guys, what are your reactions? I was speaking to Shams earlier, but what is your reaction to all this gold and all the silver and the podium finish that's going on? Sukant?
Yes, of course. Uh, I think this is incredible because 10 medals, and there are lot of hopes in the badminton too. And I'm so happy to see the Indian athletes' performance.
Okay, Shams, tell me something. What is it like, as a journey of a para athlete? Is there a conundrum? Is there other thoughts in your mind that the world treats you differently and you're no different? I mean, your hard work is the same, or is it you have to fight some misconceptions as well?
Jyotsna, it's really a very big question in itself. Though right now Paralympic is happening, and this is a platform where, I mean, all the heroes comes and we destroy all the different kinds of myth there, and Paralympian shows the world that we are no different from others. We do the hard work, we do the same games, we perform at the same stage where Olympics happens. You can imagine, see, there is no difference in the arena, in the place, in the stadium, in the rules, in the games. Everything is same. Everything is same. Then why you have to see us as a differently? So there is a lot of misconception between the mind and mindset and the myths that we do different kind of things, and there are a lot of things, but reality is everything remains same. I go to the swimming pools, I know I do the same practice, same drills, same everything. Yes, there are difference in our timing, there are difference in our speed. Obviously, we cannot compare ourselves with able-bodied athletes. Yes, because we are a disabled athlete and we have our own limitations and our own expertise also. So we do the same kind of thing, but we are performing at the same level. You can imagine, like the swimmers, those who have been in Paralympic, they also perform at the Tokyo swimming, and Paralympians is also performing in the same places. So I mean, there is no difference, nothing at all. Everything remains same. It's just a mind of people around us that they think that we are different, or we are doing differently. So, and there is nothing wrong in this. See, everyone, there is the only difference between a winner and a non-winner is winner do things differently. So we are trying our best to show the world and reach our goals, what is set by us. In fact, if audience and you have seen the movie called Rising Phoenix, it is amazing movie. Please go and watch, and you will see the determination, dedication, and the passion of para athletes they have shown in that particular movie. And in fact, if you guys are not watching, please go and watch the Paralympics. You won't believe yesterday Devendra Jajaria and
well, we've got fantastic results coming out of Tokyo, haven't we?
Devendra Jajaria and Sundar Singh Gujjar, they perform a lot. I know I was traveling, but then I tried my best to watch, and thanks to DD Sports channel, they actually showed it live, and I was like breathless, everything. And then the Sri Lankan came and he did a massive world record.
Is this the first time they're showing it live?
Yes, this is the first time they are showing it live. And Jyotsna, I just wanted to share with the people that now the mindset of people are also changing. We are now 1.2 billion family across the world. We are 15% of total population of the world. That means we are 1.2 billion people with disability across the world. So it's a huge, and we are celebrating it. And Paralympics is actually a platform where you can see the heroes. They are breaking many records. We have very own our Mariappan Thangavelu today at last Paralympics. The guy who is unknown to the world, he suddenly came and he bring a gold medal for us.
Let me get
I'm
Sukant
sorry,
in.
please.
Yeah, let me get
Yes,
Sukant
please,
in.
please. Yes, please.
Sukant,
Yes.
my first question to you is why are you not at Tokyo?
Come on, I don't want to go back into that.
I was
But
hoping
of
to see you
course,
guys there, but hopefully I'll see you guys at Paris. But tell me, as I was talking to Shams earlier as well, are you still dealing with misconceptions? You know, is there some semblance of, sympathy for the para athletes, whereas you want to be treated at par because, your battle is the same, if not tougher?
no, it's not. I don't feel that anyway, because once you come to, as an international athlete, and you look at the world, world athletes, how they are going to perform it, and everything is matter on the performance. Sympathy and all, everything was, I think, time to time is getting changed, and a lot of things have already changed. See, if you remember in 2016, nobody was, watching the Paralympics, and today everybody is following everybody's result. Sai Media is doing fantastic. They are updating everything, and even as Shams told that, there is a live telecast too. So there are a lot of things has been changed, and I think before, if you go back to the 2016, there was no support to the athletes. So there are a lot of changes has been happened, and I think everything will be fine.
So what's changed this time around? I mean,
I think
I'm not talking about the obvious television and, all of that. I'm talking about inclusivity of Paralympics as part of something that the average fan looks at.
I think the major difference is athletes, dedication, and definitely it's a government support, and the equality that has been happened in central government. They treats able-bodied athlete and the para athletes equally. There is a equal cash award, and everything has been equal. So in the people's mind there is equality because of that, and definitely there is a lot of awareness between para sports, and that has been changed to increase the number of participation in the Paralympics, and that is the main reason many people are looking, uh, you know their expectation is getting higher and higher. Yesterday I was hoping to get a 10 medals, and today I'm looking at 15.
Yeah. It's been fantastic. That's what I was talking with Shams earlier. Shams, what is your thought on this? What's changed this time around?
There are a lot of changes. What I see as a disabled person in the mindset of the people around in the society, that changes, if you really wanted to see, I mean, what changes I see, as I am a social media savvy, I can see on the social media that the leaders, those who are really not aware about the sports, people, those who are really not aware about the sports, they are tweeting about us. They are actually talking about us. So this is a mindset. I mean, I know my father. He never knows that when I used to go to swim, he used to only say, "Why are you going? You are just going to take a bath into the pool or what? You're going to enjoy or what?" But now, when people are winning, he is actually asking me to show me the medal. What kind of medal he won? Who is he? He is from where? So if I can see this kind of changes in my father mindset, I mean, it's actually bringing a change in the mindset of the people around us in the society. And nowadays, people are, as said by Sukant said, that people are actually listening and actually seeing the result, and now they are more dedicated. And what I'm seeing right now is there is a huge difference. I know earlier Prime Minister Narendra Modi used to meet and greet the Olympians and Paralympians. And but this time it took on a very, very different level. He interacted with each and every athlete, and the SAI and the sports ministry has supported in a really very, very awesome way. And there are many other organizations, not only the government,
there are
but
many
then
private organizations. Yes.
there are many private organizations such as JSW and then
Yes.
XYZ. There are so many
Yeah,
companies. They are participating. They are trying their best.
So has infrastructure changed, or there's still a lot that is desired, that we're still far away from, what we see internationally? I mean, that's something that even, I've spoken with athletes who are headed even to Tokyo, still admit that, infrastructure still needs a lot of help. Sukant?
Definitely, we are. It's not that we do not have the international level infrastructure, but I think that is not, uh, disabled friendly. In fact, I have visited many stadiums, and there I can see we need to do a lot of effort to, any wheelchair person or any disabled person, we need to help him, and because that it is not disabled friendly, and if you are going one time and you need to do a lot of effort to go inside, so you can imagine if every day if you want to go, you will stuck there. That no, yeah, it takes a lot of effort to go inside only. So I think first priority has to be there that every stadium has to be disabled friendly, and definitely there is a lot of infrastructure available in India. We just need to every para athletes needs to go there, reach out, and start follow their own sports.
Shams, is that something that you still encounter even in real life? That the fact that we're not, our places are not disabled friendly. You go out to a mall or you go out anywhere else to eat. Is that something that has changed, or it still remains the same?
So Jyotsna, this is one kind of very, very biggest questions, and it takes a lot of time to answer, but definitely I will try to do in the very short time. See, infrastructure and accessibility is a major issue, and what I wanted to give you the idea that if you can see the very, very developed countries such as USA, United States, they took almost 9 decades to bring their American with Disability Act, and now they are having the act, and their accessibility is perfectly fine. I mean, awesome kind of accessibility they have, and the people mindset is also like that. But if you can see the India, we are very, very lucky people that we got our Right of Person with Disability Act very early. But unfortunately, what happened here is the mindset of the people and the leaders here. We have everything on paper, but it is the time then bureaucracy should act with a little love towards the people with disability, and those rules which is available already in the law, they should implement on the real ground. Then definitely I can see India is a better place for everyone in coming days. This is the thing. As Sukant was talking about the accessible infrastructure, I mean, yes, this is a big deal. We still have, after 2016 Rio Paralympics, there was our sports minister, Mr. Vijay Goyal. He announces that we are going to make excellence center especially for para people in Gandhinagar. 50 crore rupees has been allotted for that, but unfortunately, it is still. The foundation stone was also done that time during with Mr. Devendra Jajaria was there present. He was present there. He did the foundation stone, but unfortunately, it is still not in a practical situation. Again, last month, Mr. Kiran Rijiju was there. He told that we are spending 180 crore rupees to make accessible infrastructure excellence center in Bhopal for para athletes, and I'm not sure when we can see this happening. But government is trying. I mean, I can say they are trying. At least they are allocating the funds, and maybe it will take some time. But only thing what I wanted to suggest through this platform to the government, see, there is nothing about us without us. So you have to involve us. I mean, when I say us, we have a lot of experienced Paralympians. We have a lot of experienced para athletes as well as accessibility experts. And if you talk to them, if you involve them, then you will understand what kind of issues we are actually facing in a day-to-day life. When I go to swimming pool, when Sukant go to para badminton courts, and when many others of us go to the practice, or even when accessibility comes, it should start from a school level. Can you imagine, like, we are people with disabilities are having almost if we are talking about only about India, they shows as per the census 3% of total population people with disabilities are there, but as per the World Bank record, we are almost 10%. We are having the population people with disability in India. So it's a huge family. And accessibility is just not for people with disability. It can help to any other women, with pregnant women, children, old age people. And one example, very best example I wanted to give you, if you can imagine, if you can just recollect the memory, our Prime Minister has visited Ahmedabad, and when he was landing from the plane, if you can see, there was a red carpet and a handrail there. Everything was there. I know he is not disabled person, but they have made for the ease of him to get out and get easily out. Red carpet. See, people with disability is actually not needed a red carpet. Yes, but necessarily we need ramp, we need braille, we need which is actually required. So if I'm sure it will take some time, and I know if I can speak to Jyotsna, and maybe she is having a capability, and there are a lot of media people are there, and I'm sure if they can take this point to the government, to the leaders, that they should understand it, and then definitely there will be a changes. You all asking me about the changes. I just wanted to tell you one more thing. In Bihar, there is a very big stadium called Patliputra Sports Complex. Till 2015-16, there was no ramp to go to the indoor stadium as well as go to the hostel. But then what I did personally, I wrote a letter to the sports department as well as to the Commissioner of Person with Disability and all. In written, I tried keep doing it. And absolutely, it took some time, but after 1 year almost, in 2017, they sanctioned 15 lakh rupees just to make a ramp and an elevator. So it is our responsibility also. Yeah, things can be done. Definitely, it is our responsibility also.
Sukant, do you see a lot of para athletes, former para athletes involved in your sport, or is it only Deepa Malik that we hear about?
Are you talking about former athletes?
Yeah, involved in the functioning of the sport later on.
No, I think there are athletes. I have seen many athletes, in fact, in different events, and definitely the recognition is there. I think, as you can see, those are getting the medal in the Paralympics. Definitely, they will get a wonderful, welcome when they will come back, and definitely they will be the guest for the next few events.
They will be. No, what I mean is that, for people who have retired from the sport, are they still involved? Do they still get good posts to help further the sport they were involved in earlier?
Yes, few of them. See, definitely there are both the sides, but definitely I think there are few peoples are getting struggled managing. See, those are dedicated to the sports. They are going to guide the different athletes, and definitely I can take few names. If you remember the Girisha, and yesterday I talked to Sarthak also. These are former athletes. They went to the 2012 London Olympics, Paralympics, and definitely they are guiding the next line. And
Oh, that's good to know.
yeah, so
No.
everybody is trying their best in their field. I don't know. There are few athletes those don't want to continue the sports, and they have already chosen the different thing. But definitely there are few athletes, they are still involved with the para sports, and they are doing great.
Shams, do you get what you're promised? You know, the awards or the jobs. How tough is it really? I know Sukant had a tough time, and I'll come to that. But how tough is it really to get what you are promised? You know, in the heat of the moment, the excitement that you won something, and the government announces an award for this much, or the government announces you get this job and you become this. Do those things actually happen on the ground?
So, I mean, Jyotna, why are you asking this question? Do you really want us not to play that is next games or kind
Okay,
of
I
thing?
get fair enough. Sukant, I don't want to speak about this either.
So I mean, yeah.
It's a
So
big
no,
issue.
but to be very honest with you, let us just appreciate one thing. As Sukant said earlier, the central government is actually trying their best to give the same kind of equal opportunity to para athletes as well as able-bodied athletes. So I should appreciate at least Central Ministry and Sports Ministry of India that at least they are not doing any discrimination in kind of prizes or in kind of job opportunity. Now you can see any advertisement of job is coming. Um, Definitely, you will see on para sports is also included. So this is one kind of inclusion I can see, and it's really good. The only thing what others should understand, or what I can only request to the Prime Minister is maybe we have a lot of other states ruled by BJP government, and if they can write a circular, in fact, maybe I spoke in PCI also. I've already said to Deepa Malik ma'am also, and many others also. And in fact, personally, whenever I speak, I go on various channels and I do speak that this is a time right now. What I wanted to say you is like yesterday, day before yesterday, on 29th of August, we celebrated National Sports Day in Bihar. This time, they felicitated 74 people, in which only 15 people was from able-bodied athletes and 59 people from disabled sports.
Oh, that's wonderful.
But there are still, I mean, discrimination. They are giving whatever they are giving to able-bodied athletes. They are not giving. They are equally half they are giving to disabled athletes. But right now, what I can see is, if you can just go online and if you can check out that those ministers, those leaders are tweeting about our para athletes, and I just wanted to remind them, see, they are not different. They are our colleague. We are also playing. They are also playing. And if you can just appreciate them, why don't you appreciate your own players? Why don't you give them the equal opportunity? And if you are a leader, you are supposed to think about us. And you can see the number. See, it is, if you can see from business point of view also, we always invest where we are getting the result. You can see Paralympians are giving you the result. And even, I'm not talking about the Paralympic level. Paralympics level is definitely, it's an elite level, and it's a very big thing for those who are reaching there. But it, as I always say, it should start from very ground level. Our athletes playing at state level, our athletes playing at national level, and this is the responsibility of state government, that they should appreciate them equally. They should appreciate
Sukant,
at
is that
all
something
levels.
you agree with? Sukant, can you hear me? No.
Sukant, can you hear us? Yeah, I think
He's gone.
no, he is there. his audio is, I mean, not terrible, but yeah, I know very well about Sukant and his journey. And Maharashtra, I know I've been Para Sports Association Mumbai General Secretary, and I know what we have done there. It is a long way to
Sukant,
go into the Maharashtra.
Sukant, can you hear me?
No, I think he is not there.
Well, I do. Well, I think he's gone. Maybe he's going to come back. I'm going to take your final words on this, Shams. What is it that you really want as a para athlete? I know you've spoken about the ramps, the facilities. What is it in your heart that, looking at the great performance that's going on in Tokyo, what do you feel that is unfair to you?
See, I mean, there is nothing I can say one word is unfair to us, but what I and what we should be very thankful is that the mindset of people are changing towards the Paralympians and Paralympic sports. What I can see here right now is definitely there is going to be a huge change in the mindset of society, and even the media playing a huge role, and they are actually now covering us. If you can see the rating after cricket in India, now para sports is getting more recognition, more kind of attention. So this is really a good job, and I'm sure slowly, steadily, state governments will also change their mindset, and they will also start appreciating the athletes. And this Paralympics is definitely going to bring a huge change, huge inclusivity in the society. I'm so proud of all the Paralympians, those who are representing us across the world.
I think as well. I think it's been a turning point, and as I think who said, Ashwani's written, future of Indian sports is going to be better than what it is today. Well, it is a journey, sports culture. It is a journey, and I think hopefully we are as a country starting to embrace it. I won't say that we've embraced it. There is still a long way to go, but I think we have embraced it. Shams, thank you for your last words. Sukant, can you hear me just in time?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Okay, so I was just taking the last final words from Shams. I wanted to ask you as well. I mean, the whole thing of discrepancy, or the fact that, you don't get grassroots support, or the fact that remuneration may not still be the same as it is for able-bodied. Is it? Shams, I know you said that there's equality in it. Sukant, is there?
Can you repeat your question? Sorry.
In the kind of prize money that you get, or the kind of finances that you get, is there equality with what able-bodied sportsmen win?
I think there is equality in the central government. I am not sure about different states, because different states have different rules. There are equality there too, but there is a few states are still not agreeing on that there has to be equal cash award and equal opportunities to the disabled athletes. But definitely in the future, looking at the Paralympic performance, definitely they will change their minds.
So your final words on it, Sukant. What is it that you really hope will change going forward? What is that one thing that you want changed?
One thing I want changed.
Yeah.
Definitely, I want more success stories to be come out. After every success story, you can see there are a lot of many hopes comes out, and then many players will try their best to be that level. For example, if you look at my situation in the 2012, I look at the Girisha's high jump medal, and then I started playing badminton. In the badminton, I knew about the para sport in 2012. In 2016, there's a gold from Mariappan, and that time I was an international player, but para badminton wasn't included. So in the next Olympic, para badminton was included. So, if the success stories came out, definitely there will be a lot of kids will inspire, and a lot of athletes will be came in a future. So I want more success story to be come out, and their achievement definitely inspire.
Thank you, Sukant and Shams, both of you are very inspiring stories. Hope I will see you in Paris and have this conversation with you from Paris next time. Wishing you both the very, very best. I hope everyone has listened. We will, hopefully this word does go out, what is needed, especially the kind of help that you need, the kind of ramps that you need at a time when, we are going through a brilliant phase in our para sport today with the kind of medals that we're winning at Tokyo. I think we shouldn't forget what is really needed at the grassroots, because it's from the grassroots that everything eventually evolves. So both of you, thank you very, very much for joining me. And yes, we should definitely amplify the voices of para athletes and speak about it more. These stories need to come out more and more often. And we have to remember that success is not just for now. We have to build on the success that comes. And I think that is what we really need to focus on. Wishing you both the very best, and we will connect again another day. Till then, work hard and see you winning some more medals. Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye bye.